So again, you guys should be getting towards wrapping up Project 215, right? Again, today is another full work day. So you guys, when is yours due? Oh yeah, Friday. Yeah, the 30th. Yep. So again, this is your kind of last work day. Again, you'll have all class to work on it. I'll be here answering questions if you got them. I want to remind you guys, you really need to pay attention mostly to the grading rubric that I put on Classroom. That's like the final say on, if you're asking me like, hey, what do I need to do, Mr. H? I'm going to say like, go read the rubric. The rubric, I broke down all the points for this project by, turning this, all my expectations are there. The decision brief, or design brief, that's there, and I talk about like what you need to do with it and how many points, right? Your engineering notebook, I have comments of like this, your sketches, you get points for those are in your notebook, right? So you can ask me, but if you don't have access to like ask me, just go on Classroom and look at that grading rubric. Right? All my expectations are clearly listed, along with how many points they are for the total. Couple reminders, the dowel pin, if you can make that 1/2 inch one fit, that's great. Just go to McMaster Car, type in that part number, download the file, put it on shape, and you're there. If you need a different length for that dowel pin, that steel hinge that's going in your hinge for your case, you can make your own. It's really easy. Just make a circle, 1/16 of an inch, 1/16, and extrude that whatever length you need, and then put that part in your assembly. Right? I'm allowing you the flexibility to make your own, like a custom length. You just have to make that pin or that dowel a 1/16 of an inch. That way, everyone's got a standard pin, but your hinges are all look different. All right. Trying to think of other big reminders. The part number I added to the Classroom post, so you can just copy paste. You'll need an assembly drawing, right? In addition to your 2-part drawings, I do not need a part drawing for the dowel pin. Everyone's is going to look the same. I just don't waste your time. I know it's a 1/16 inch, and I don't really care how long it is. I want part drawings of your case and the lid, right? Just like normal. The only thing we're adding now is we can do tolerances. So you need to put tolerances in your part drawing. Like the length of it needs to be 3 inches plus or minus 0.1 inches. Now what you can do is you can make a note on your part drawing of a general tolerance. You can put a little note at the bottom that says all tolerances are plus or minus 0.1 unless otherwise noted. That counts as tolerance because you've told me all dimensions have this tolerance. It's probably going to be the easiest for you guys, so I might recommend that just to save yourself some time. The other thing is we're adding another drawing, and it's an assembly drawing, right? You're going to actually make the parts and then assemble them in Onshape. Well, then you need to make an assembly drawing, and we learned how to do that. You need to place a couple multi-views. You need to add dimensions to that assembly, but the dimensions are not of the part sizes, it's the part locations. Like this part is offset 1/2 inch from the edge of the case. That dimension goes in there. Now, if you don't have a lot of them, just give me a couple. Like a lot of them, everything's lined up. You don't necessarily need to dimension, like, hey, it's 0 inches away from this. But give me a couple, like gaps or something. You'll also need to make an exploded view, right? You do that in Onshape and then add that exploded view into your drawing. Then you got to put those balloons. Remember the balloons with that label, part number 1, part number 2, and then the bill of materials, or the parts list. The table that says part 1 is the lid, part 2 is the bottom, part 3 is the hinge. All that is your assembly drawing. Those will be 3 PDFs. Those go to Classroom. You'll need your design brief, fill all that in, right? What I need you to fill in, I have on the rubric. Your engineering notebook, you need to have everything in there. Even if you're working with a partner, both of you need to duplicate everything in your own notebook, right? Each of you needs to make 3 sketches of your idea. Sure, they're going to be the same, but you have to show me these are my ideas. You have to show me these are our ideas. Documenting the material volume, that one, you click on the part in the left of Onshape, click on like part 1, and it'll cover it gold. And then in the very bottom right, there's an icon that is called mass properties. It'll literally just tell you the volume. I just need you to record that in your notebook. I'm not requiring a minimum or maximum or anything. I just need you to tell me what it is. All right? And then, trying to think of what else I'm forgetting. Decision matrix you need. I need you're going to have 3 sketches of 3 ideas. You're going to do a decision matrix to decide like what's our idea that's the best. That's the one we're going to make in Onshape. Before you do that, you should make a final sketch of your chosen design, but it's going to be detailed and give me some rough dimensions, like overall length, width, height. Put that in your drawing in your notebook, right? I need that to show me like, hey, this is our idea before we actually go to Onshape and then make this thing. So be aware I added a final concept sketch. It should happen right before you go to design it, but make sure that's in your notebook. Part drawings, assembly drawings, material volume. There's a project reflection. It's literally just 2 questions. I tell you they're number 2 and 3 on my PLTW. Just write those down, answer those in your notebook, right? The other big thing is this project, when we turn this in Friday morning, that will mark the end of Unit 2.1. Again, my late work policy. I'm not penalizing any late work during the unit. So if you got late work still, you can turn it in me right now. You'll get full points, right? However, this project is the last project or assignment in this unit. That means if you have missing work and we come to class Friday, and at the end of class you tell me, oh, Mr. H, like I forgot 2.1.3. Can I turn that into you? I'm going to tell you no. Because again, this project is the end of the unit. So all missing work, I need you to get that done and turned into me before that project's due so that I can give you points. After this unit ends, aka we turn in this project, everything missing is going to stay at 0. Right? And then we reset. We go to Unit 2.2. We'll do everything there. Any late work, you can turn it at any time until 2.2 ends. Right? If you're sick and tired of hearing me say that, that's a good thing. I need everybody to be aware of that so that there's no complaining or no surprises of like, wait, you never told us this. I'm trying to be very clear and make sure we're all on the same page, okay? Any other questions for me about the project as a whole? Things that I'm expecting of you guys, problems you guys had, any big overall questions I can answer for everybody? Nothing? Alrighty then. I will turn you guys loose. Again, all day is a work day. Get done as much as you can. Some of you guys might even finish the project in class. Make sure you check the grading rubric. Make sure you got everything. Don't miss something, please. Don't shoot yourself in the foot and miss 20 points because you just forgot to do something. And then if you get done early, just hang out, enjoy, the fruit of your labor of working hard now and getting to relax. If you leave this class and you're not done with your project, you got to realize I got some work to do. Because the moment I walk in class Friday, I got to turn this thing in. So all your submissions would have to be submitted by that Friday morning on Classroom, and then your notebook needs to be ready to go when you walk in class. That'll be the first thing I collect, all right? All right, I'll be quiet and turn you guys loose. I'll be around answering any questions. Virtual students, this is for you guys. I did the wrong due date for you guys. I apologize. I'm going to give you an extra day, so you guys will have this be due Friday instead of tomorrow, Thursday. So I will update that on Classroom and change the due date to be Friday, and I'll also send out a reminder message. So I apologize for that, but just know you'll have an extra day.